If there's a person that you want to ask out, but there's a fear that's holding you back from doing it, you and I both know it's about so much more than them just saying yes or no. There's a lot built into that question, a lot of stakes, a lot of expectations, but I want to dive into why you may have that fear and how to stop it from holding you back from talking to that person and finally asking them out. It would be amazing if you knew with 100% certainty that that person was going to say yes. The truth is you don't. So all you're left doing is putting together different mixed signals, trying to pick up on the vibe, and just ultimately jumping in and putting yourself out there. And that leads to a lot of the common fears that you may have. You might be afraid of potential public embarrassment. Maybe you ask this person out and they just laugh at you. All the people around you see you do it and they just talk about you, make fun of you, and just belittle you for even trying. Or you may have the fear of getting friend zoned. You ask this person out and they tell you that they only see you as a friend. Now, how do you approach it? Do you just try to build out a platonic friendship even though you may have deep inner feelings for them? Do you hide them? Do you just act like they're not there? But perhaps the worst of all is having the fear of being unlovable. Getting rejected multiple times over and over can crush your spirit. It can make you start to believe that you are never going to find love. In fact, you are not even worthy of love. Why would anyone ever love you? Those fears, or pretty much anything else you're going through, all center around one specific theme, and that is the ultimate fear of change. When you finally ask that person out, things will be different, and that's scary. Your mind has the habit of jumping to the worst case scenario, all in the effort to protect you. By creating this whole doom and gloom image of what can go wrong, you actually don't engage and try it out, which protects you, but it also really holds you back. Sure, you're not getting belittled or feeling rejected or being turned down by anyone, but you're also not making any kind of progress at all. And that's only going to happen once you enable some kind of change. You need to do something different. You need to do something bold. You need to step outside of your comfort zone if you ever want to succeed. Fear will always be intertwined with change. Anytime you make a change in your life, you're showcasing that vulnerable side of yourself. You're exposing yourself for the world to see. And you might be thinking, why would I do that? People can take advantage of me. People can hurt me. It's also the only way that people can truly love you. That's why stepping outside of your bubble of comfort and asking that person out is the best thing that you can do. You move away from this dreamy, hazy, cloudy world of what ifs into the more concrete world of what is. Now look, they may not actually want to date you, or they may actually be okay with going out on a date with you. You won't know until you actually try. When you have something to work with, you can actually move forward and make a real world decision. Not only will you feel more confident for taking decisive action, you're also building the skill of resilience. Resilience kind of operates like a muscle. The more that you train it, the stronger it gets. So the more situations you're in where you're testing those boundaries and pushing yourself to the limit by asking people out, the less you're going to fear rejection, because you're going to encounter it so much that it's not really going to have the same effect on you. Plus, having that sense of clarity on where the other person stands is going to prevent you from wasting your time emotionally and literally. You're not going to sit there wondering and worrying and thinking about how to say the right thing, whether or not they're going to like you, and how to handle that situation after. You're going to know that you did the best that you could with what you have, with who you are. And no matter what anyone else thinks or has to say, you made the right decision for yourself. And if it doesn't work out, that's okay. You can move on and keep going. You don't have to sit there and worry and overthink things, because that's not who you are anymore. So when any of those fears start to creep up, the best question you can ask yourself is, who's writing your story? Is it the people who may mock you and laugh at you because you took a chance in asking someone out? Is it the person who you settled for a friendship with when deep down you know your heart doesn't truly desire that? Is it the multiple people that have rejected you over the years that just made you feel like you're not worth it? Or is it you, the person who's taking those small steps to become more resilient, to become more courageous, to put their confidence on display? I think you have what it takes to be somebody great. Don't let the fears that other people may put in your minds hold you back from accomplishing what you want, which is to ask someone out successfully. Whether they say yes or no is up to them, but whether you have the capability to do it is up to you.